Blessed be my witches, my spiritualists, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. Today I wanted to do a mental health spell. This is the time that you really want to start working on bringing those emotions up. We now are starting to move into more of a sunlight time, and the days are starting to get longer. Thank Goddess and God. So this is the perfect opportunity for people to work on their mental health, preparing themselves for the spring and the summer to come. Now, I also wanted to let you know that this is a spell that can be used all year round to help with mental health, though I wanted to share it with you now to start this season off right. What we're going to be doing today with this is I'm going to be showing you two different ways of doing it. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to be using a lot of the Witch Please products in this video, but I still wanted to be able to allow people to do this spell without using the products that we sell or starting to sell from our Amazon account. Now, I do want you to know that these are all going to be coming available, so everyone will be able to avail of themselves of these products, and it also gives me a wonderful opportunity to just show you what we're selling and how they work. So let's start off with what we have here. So I have some of my sealing powder. Now, I use my sealing powder to be able to seal a spell. After I've done the spell and I've lit the candle and I'm getting ready to send that energy off, I use sealing powder because sealing powder is quite interesting to actually see working, but it also cleanses any negative energy out of the gate that's trying to block the magic that you're trying to do, but it also is wonderful with creating a fiery wall of protection around your magic. So I will be using this in this spell just to show you how it works and to introduce you to this product. Now, for those of you who do not have this or do not want to get this, you can also use incense. It doesn't have the same effect, but you can use incense to be able to bring your prayers up to the divine, to the universal consciousness, to have your request granted. The other thing we're going to be using is we are going to be using my mental health water. Now, I like to use it. It's a way of blessing your whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be crystals, whether it be your candles, whether it be your altar, whatever it may be. This is a wonderful way of being able to bless that. Now, this is my own mixture that I make, and it's perfect for blessing any space. Now, this comes in many different types. We have La Domina Doha, we have mental health, we have love, we have exorcism. So this is very easy to use, and it's great for blessing anything, as I said. You could also use, if you weren't using these products, you could just use St. Bridget's water, you can use holy water, you can use whatever you want. That's great for blessing. And for those of you who don't know, water is the most receptive of all the elements. So blessing and charging water is really effective, and that's the reason why a lot of the times when people are doing magical workings and they have someone who's resistant or whatnot, they will use water for that because it does have such a capacity to hold a charge really well. We are going to be using my mental health purpose candle. Now, these candles are basically, they're charged, they're empowered. Everything that you get from my shop is charged and empowered. But the difference with these are the bad boys of candle. I love these candles, and all of my clients who actually have bought this from me personally love the way these work, and you're going to see how they work. They are very volatile. You do not leave these alone. These are always monitored. That's why I have my cauldron here, because these bad boys, they get their point across, okay? So they're loaded candles, very, very volatile, but work extremely well. So you don't really need to do anything with, placing herbs and oils on this because it's already done. So all you have to do is do your incantation, your personal prayer, light this bad boy, and you're good to go. Now, for those of you who do not have one of these, you can use either a white or a blue candle. Okay? And what you're going to do is you are going to empower these and charge them and anoint them the way you normally would do. Okay? And a great one for this is marjoram oil. So, as you know, you rub it in, you put the oil in the palm of your hands and you rub your hands together, tap them and blow. And then you want to work the oil into the candle, because as mental health, you want to make it towards you, pull it towards you, pull it towards you, right? Blow on the candle. And just until you feel that it is well into the candle, you've worked it in, then you want to say your prayer and bing, bang, boom, your candle is good to go. And you can always put botanicals, like let's say you could put in there some marjoram herb if you wanted. Allspice is another good one to assist with mental health. Rosemary is another wonderful one that you can use to assist with mental health. So you can actually just put the powders on these, light them, and you're good to go as well. So the first thing we're going to do now is we are going to bless this candle, and it's very easy to do. So you just want to say your blessing as you spray the candle. That's simple. Alright, so this smells wonderful, okay? So there you are. You just blessed your candle. Bing, bang, boom, easy peasy. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to charge and empower this candle. I've already done it. As I said, all of my items are always charged and empowered. But I'm going to charge and empower this again with a personal intent for the person that I'm doing this for. So now we have this candle all ready to go. It has been blessed, it has been charged, it has been empowered, it's loaded, we're all ready to go. So now what we're going to do is I am going to light the bottom of this candle just to get some of the wax there so I can place it in the middle of this burner here. Now as you can see, I have a tuna fish can, and what I did is I just cut it off and I use it as an incense burner. Now the reason why I'm using this is because I have placed a thin layer of my sealing powder around the perimeter of this. I normally do this in my cauldron, but I'm going to do this outside of my cauldron to see how this works so you guys get an idea of the product. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to start burning my candle the way you would regularly burn your candle, saying my prayer for mental health and stability for the person that I'm doing this on. So, as you can see, I lit the candle here and we've got it all going. Now this is going to be a very volatile candle. I know it's starting off now. It's already starting to hiss and crack and spit. Now, this would be the time that you would have your incense burning and you would be saying your prayers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignite my sealing powder. And you will see how that works right now. And what you're going to do is you're just going to let it burn. And it's going to, sometimes it may stop. You want to continue to allow for that burn to completely encircle the candle. And there you have it. You have created a fiery wall of protection around your magic. Now, I pray when I'm in the process of doing this and I'm creating that fiery wall, I will pray and ensure that my magic cannot be harmed, cannot be broken, cannot be shifted, cannot be lessened or weakened, to ensure that it's going to be effective, strong, and it's going to hit its target 100%. As you can see, it is still burning. It's spectacular. I love using my sealing powder. So now what I'm going to do here is I am going to place this into the middle of my cauldron. I am going to leave that the way it is. Now I will be showing you what it looks like when it's burning so you get a better idea of what exactly happens. So that is how we do a mental health spell. It's very easy. I hope I was able to explain it in both the ways efficiently for you guys so you guys get a better understanding of how that spell works, and you can do it without the products or you can do it with the products. I don't think you really got a chance to see how the powder really works. So I'm going to get some of that for you, and I'm just going to burn it raw so you can see how it works. A healthy amount. There you go. And I'll show you how it works. I love using this, to be honest with you, and when you put it in I always burn it in my cauldron, and when I burn it in my cauldron, when I'm doing any kind of offerings and whatnot, sometimes the residue of it will be in there, and I will throw something into the cauldron and it will ignite and you'll hear tss, and I actually am able to read the outcomes of my magic when doing that by the hisses that I hear in my cauldron. So, multi-purpose as well. All right, my witches, my spiritualists, that is our episode for today. We are now going to be selling the Witch Please merchandise and items and products. So I just wanted to let you know that that is going to be coming up in the next couple of days, I hope. The only thing we're waiting for now is to be able to figure out shipping and handling costs. Once we know how much those are, we're trying to keep it as cost effective as we can for the Witch Please family members or anybody who chooses to purchase the items that we now sell. Alright, so if you have not pressed subscribe, you know you need to press subscribe, join the Witch Please family, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. As I said before, my witches, my spiritualists, it is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic, and you are always in my heart. Thank you again for supporting me in the way you did. You can see so many things are coming up in this new year. I am so very excited to be a part of this and to share with you and really get into some more of the teachings and how I do my magic and to assist you with building yours. I love you, boo-boos, and I will see you in class, see you on Patreon, or see you here. I love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.